Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Arch Reviews, and this will be my very first YouTube video. Yeah, today we're going to be reviewing the Spider-Man Retro Wave Marvel's Mysterio. Starting with the packaging, it is your Retro Wave Spider-Man packaging, Mysterio Spider-Man from the cartoon. Rest of the figures from the Wave bio. If you guys would like to pause and read that, go right ahead. Yeah, packaging looks good. Probably gonna order a double of this to stick on the wall because it looks fantastic. And for his accessories, he comes with this misty, smoky effect with little octopus arms running out. It looks good though, I will admit. It looks fine. It works for Mysterio. Looks good. And as for the figure itself, he is an accessory. Not really, it's just this piece. I consider it an accessory because it comes off. Because you don't need it, but you need it. See what I'm saying? Anyways, he comes with the fishbowl and cape, which is really well detailed and textured in there. So he's got these patterns in there. Fishbowl helmet looks good. Smudge there. Really sucks because that's like right in your face type of deal. But gold paint on here is okay. Could be applied a little bit better, but it's not terrible. Could be a whole lot worse. And as for what's underneath his fishbowl helmet is this head sculpt, which I do not know where it is from. Please let me know down in the comments below. Let me know down in the comments below. Had to repeat myself. Sorry. Anyways, looks good. Translucent plastic. Looks okay. It's a little loose. Yeah, that's no bueno. But head sculpt looks alright. Looks good. Looks decent. I'm gonna leave the fishbowl and cape aside for me looking through the figure so I can work around it easier and not have everything moving about. Anyways, the paint and detail on this figure is fantastic, and I'm so happy Hasbro decided to give us this wash, because with the last Mysterio they put out, it was just plastic and it didn't look that great. In my opinion, I didn't want it, but as soon as I saw this, I wanted it and I got it. If you guys are wondering how I got it on eBay, and I may have overpaid just a tad. I paid somewhere around 45-ish for it, which isn't too bad. But don't overpay for stuff. They'll be out eventually. I understand that you don't want to wait, but it's just not worth it. Anyways, the detail on it looks really good with this wash. It's like a gray, blackish wash around the green. Looks really good. But they did it throughout the entire figure. But there is a color difference between his thigh and upper thigh, torso, and arms, which is not that big of a deal. It's barely noticeable. I mean, you can obviously see it through the camera because, yeah, but in person, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Gold looks good. This isn't molded gold. This is actually painted gold, I do believe. Yes, this is painted gold, and it looks rather well. Same with the hands. They look good. Hinge is a little, the hinge is actually painted over, but as soon as you bend it, you can actually see the plastic underneath. But yeah, this figure just looks great. It really does. I'm so happy we got this Mysterio. Definitely needed one that looked good in this classic colors. The well-known colors, not exactly classic, but it does look really good. And just for the hell of it, I put this back on because Mysterio. Yeah, you know. But even with this on, it looks really good. No detail on the back of the cape other than that black smudge. That's no cool, man. Anyways, this figure it's just fine. It's a great figure. I really do like it. And for articulation, I'm taking this thing off because, yeah. And it just pegs into the back via this, which is okay. It doesn't sit on there just right. I wish they would have come up with something a little bit different, but it's fine. It's just fine. Anyways, for the articulation, obviously you're not going to get any movement with the helmet on because there's nothing to move there. Anyways, his head, he can look up really far. He can look down really far. You got that little lump thingy thing going on there. Side to side on the head, little bit of pivot, but it always cocks to the side only because it's a peg and a ball instead of like a double barbell with the new stuff that they've been doing around. Anyways, shoulders, they move all the way around, in and out. They can go out past 90, which is just fine. They can go all the way down, which is good. Bicep swivel. Good double jointed elbows past 90, even with this gauntlet thingy thing. Looks good. Works good. Wrist turn side to side and hinge up and down. Does have a great ab crunch. Turns forward. Pretty good. Back. Pretty good. Waist swivel. Hips move out relatively far. They kind of slide off, but it's fine. Move back just a tiny bit. In and out. Just fine. Do have an upper thigh swivel. You do have a good double jointed knees. Boot swivel right there. Ankles move down really far. Not so far up. Kind of sucks, but it's fine. It's okay. Anyways, he does have an ankle rocker as well. This body is pretty standard articulation for Marvel Legends nowadays, but they are starting to venture off and do some other stuff, which is really neat. But yeah, articulation is just fine. Works well. Looks well. Everything's fine. And for size comparisons, here he is next to the Retro Green Goblin from the same wave. They look just fine and scaled together. No problems there. And there he is next to the same wave Electro, which is our first Hasbro Classic Electro. Thank God. Needed that. Thank you. We also needed this one. Thank you. But works just fine and scaled together. Not a big deal at all. And of course, here he is next to the Spider-Man from the wave, which is definitely going to be one of the most sought after figures from this wave. And yes, I overpaid for this just a little bit. A lot. I may have overpaid for that a lot, but it's fine. Everything's fine. And just because why not, the hell of it, here he is next to the Avengers Endgame Iron Man Mark 85 pop figure. Thank you, Cam, as always. Anyways, this is the Retro Series Marvel Legends Mysterio, which is not released yet. But if you really do want to get your hands on it, go ahead and check eBay or Mercari. They're probably out there somewhere. Just, God, please don't overpay for this. There is no need. I did it because I wanted to review it, and I really, really wanted it. But I'm telling you not to, so probably not a good idea. Anyways, that pretty much does it for this video. Really appreciate it, you guys, for watching. And don't worry, there'll be more to come and more professional. Yes. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you later.